Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katherine Vargas, and as you guys see by the title, today we are going to be testing out some Rare Beauty. So she did come out with a couple of new items. So one of the items that I picked up was her Warm Wishes bronzer stick right here. Then she also came out with a new powder. So this is what the powder looks like. And lastly, we're going to be reviewing one of her new shades of her Soft Pinch blushes. So we are going to be reviewing those two products, as well as I went ahead and kind of did like a full face of Rare Beauty. So I do have on her concealer and foundation as well. So a lot of Rare Beauty in today's video. I hope you guys love it. Let me know down below what are your thoughts and if you picked it up. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's just jump right into my video. Alright guys, so I do have a foundation on. I went ahead and used the Rare Beauty in 240W just because we are using a lot of Rare Beauty today. So I did pick up, as I said, the Warm Wishes a bronzer stick. This is what it looks like right here, and I did pick mine up in Power Boost. And then I also have the new Always an Optimist powder. So I did pick mine up in shade Light, and then I also picked up one of her new blushes. I do believe she came out with 3 new shades, and I picked up the shade Encourage. So this is what it looks like right here. We're going to go ahead and be testing all of these products out. Before I jump into the demo, let's just talk about the products really quick. So this is, like I said, what the powder bronzer looks like. It is called Warm Wishes. It comes with 5 shades and it only costs 23 bucks, which is kind of the one thing that gravitated me towards it, because I feel like that's so inexpensive for something that you're getting at Sephora, and I love bronzer sticks, so I am so excited for that. Like I said, it came in 5 shades, and I did pick mine up in Power Boost, which is the lightest shade. I don't know if it's going to be too light, but we will test it out. Then for the powder, it is the same thing. It costs $22, really inexpensive for a powder, and it comes in 5 shades. I did pick up the lightest because I wanted to get a nice bright under eye. So instead of going with light medium, I went ahead and went with light just to see if that will give me a nice brightening eye look effect. So that's everything I wanted to say on those two. So let's go ahead and test this out. If you do watch my videos, you know that I kind of put my liquids before I do my concealer. So like I typically do, I'm just gonna go in with my cream bronzer, then I go in with my blush, and then I'm gonna go in with the concealer. So this is what the bronzer looks like. It is very nice, sleek, beautiful packaging. And this is the shade that I picked up. Like I said, I picked up Power Boost. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it on my hand for you guys. So this is what the shade looks like. Then let's just go ahead and apply. I'm really hoping this is not too light. So it is super creamy right off the bat. Go ahead and put some right here, my forehead. And let's see how it blends out. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. stippling brush. So it blends out easily. I really don't have to try that much. Alright guys, so this is what Power Boost looks like. I'm actually kind of good, or kind of happy that I didn't go a shade higher, because I feel like this one looks pretty good at the moment. Now I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty Encourage blush. This is not my first time using it, but I do have to say that this is so pigmented that every time I use it, I go overboard. So I'm gonna try to not do that this time. So I'm just gonna dot it like that. Literally, that's all you need. And a little bit like that. Then I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge and let's just blend this out. Now, before I do the powder, like I said, this is where I would go in with concealer. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty concealer in 230N. This is literally hands down one of my favorite concealer. I did a repurchase when we did the Sephora VIB sale. I went ahead and did a repurchase because it's literally one of my favorites concealer ever. And I really like the shade. I feel like it's perfect for me. So let's go ahead. I feel like it does such a good job at brightening. So let's see how this powder does, because I hope it doesn't mess it up or like changes the color of like my under eyes. I'm actually pretty happy with how everything is going so far, so I'm praying that this is good. Alright, so like I said, I did pick mine up in the shade Light. This is what it looks like. So beautiful, typical Rare Beauty packaging here. And it does have the logo on the inside. I was gonna buy the brush, but in all honesty, I felt like it would have been just for the video because I always go in with my beauty sponge, especially when I'm working with under the eyes. So I feel like it was just not necessary for me. It was gonna be like unrealistic for me to buy it. Like, what's the point? Unnecessary. Unnecessary is the word. Alright, so let me go ahead and make sure there are no creases. And let me show you guys what the powder looks like. It's right here. It was easy for it to come out. I didn't have any trouble. Then I'm gonna go ahead, put it on my beauty sponge, kind of like go on the back of my hand to take off any excess, and then let's just jump right in. I was kind of worried because this said soft glow powder, and I was like, listen, I am a matte kind of girl. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about like glowiness under my eyes, but it's gonna set. So this side of my face is set and then this side isn't. So let's go ahead and do the other side. Alright guys, so this is with the powder, the bronzer, the blush, the concealer, literally everything. What do you guys think? I actually think it looks really, really good. I like the bronzer a lot. I was actually pretty scared because of the undertone, but I actually really, really love it for my skin tone. I feel like it blended out so easily and it looked really good. The powder, I'm actually glad that I went with the light because this is going to be more to like set my face, but I feel like it does nothing for my under eyes. Like I feel like it doesn't brighten it, which is okay, but I do like a more brightening like under eye look, and I feel like going with the light one would have been way better than going with light to medium. And even then I feel like it did a good job at setting my face. So I feel like the light powder was actually perfect for my skin tone, which is kind of crazy because I don't even consider myself to be light. I consider myself to be like light to medium. Overall, I think everything looks really, really good. I do like both of them. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in, but I do like the way everything looks. I actually feel like I didn't go heavy-handed and could I have done more with the blush. So we'll see, I might add a little bit more, but let me go ahead and zoom you guys in so you guys can see like the texture and just how everything looks. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is just set the rest of my face. So I'm just going to do a little bit of bronzer, finish up my eyes and my lips, and I will come back and then we can talk a little more in depth about everything. Alright, so we're going to talk about the bronzer first. Do I like it? Do I recommend it? Yes. For $23, I believe. I do believe it's worth it. Like I said, it only has 5 shades, and for my skin tone, I did the first shade. So I'm not really sure how it's going to work if you're anything fairer than me. Like, it might be like you might have like that nice sun bronze like look, but for me, I liked the first shade and it was so creamy, it was easy to blend, I didn't have any issues, so I will definitely be using these in my video. Do I like the powder? This is talking from a girl who has oily skin, and I prefer a more brightening eye look. So this is nice to set my face with, and I do see the glowiness. When I was turning my head, I did see like a sheen to my skin, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that. For example, like 5 hours in, like wearing my makeup for that long, and I don't know how my skin is going to react, especially like I said, I do have oily skin. But for the under eyes, I will definitely be using like my regular powder to set my face. It is nice, it's beautiful. Like I said, it all depends on how you like it. Like if you like that nice like kind of like everyday makeup wear, I think this would be beautiful for you, and the price point is good. But if you like that nice blank brightening eye, this might not be for you. This might be like a nice setting powder. So that's my opinion on that. Like I said, I did pick mine up in the shade light, and this is my skin tone looks like, so a heads up for that. The next thing that I used was, or the last thing that I used was the shade Encourage. Do I like it? Yes. Now I did add a couple more drops to my face because I felt like I was so scared that I went like a little bit in. Usually I would go overboard and I was just so scared to put more, but this is actually what it looks like. I feel like it is beautiful. I love her soft pinch blushes. I have like a couple of her shades. This one is no different. It is beautiful, it is pigmented, it will last on your skin. Definitely recommend. And that's everything on Rare Beauty. Obviously her foundation isn't new and her concealer isn't new. I definitely recommend the concealer. It is one of my favorite concealers ever, and her foundation is good as well. So that is my opinion on everything Rare Beauty. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe on my video. It does help me out a ton, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.